Sounds like I keep turning my stuff up. You need to quit. Go. Go right now. Go for it. First two. You need to quit, baby. I'll be right back, guys. How he ever's on? I'm still trying to figure stuff out. I don't got a computer right now to do anything. To actually go on and take care of whatever. Hey Todd, how's Todd tonight? Reason why I didn't do it live because I'm dog sitting. The dog's back there, so I'm up here. Putting my keys on here. My lawnmower key. The key that goes to the lock out there, and then the key to the building. So I'm getting tired of digging in my pockets real quick. I can just use this. Half of these keys, I don't even want to go. Well, I know what one key goes on. This goes to. And this here's one. This putting around the neck, quick release. So if I got to use real fast, I can just press this together, unlock. Use my keys real quick. Then snap them back on like so. And go. Hey Josh, how you doing? Just got done sticking. Cool. Reason why I'm doing the live in here, I'm babysitting the dog. There's a dog back there. Not my dog. Oh, I'm still kind of sore, a little bit hurting, but it's better than what it was. Oh, the luxury bullseye flake, aged 2 years. That's good. I just can't smoke nothing right now. I really don't like smoking out here because there's a bunch of merchandise out here. Now, I don't want none of the smoke getting on anything. I really can't smoke back there because there's a dog back there and I got all my pipes on my other table. But she won't turn nothing up. Now, I'll give you guys, since you two are on, I will probably won't be on tomorrow night. No, I usually do a Friday night after party. Well, I'll call it after party deal. After over a pipe. Because I'm going karaoke tomorrow night and doing karaoke. So, that's what I'm drinking. 1 can of Busch Light. I wasn't planning on drinking today, but a guy had a beer in the refrigerator, a Coors Light, same tall boy. He says, Jeff, go in there and get that, and I'll split that with you. I said, no, Scott. I want to take a break from it because I bought 2 big bottles like this of Pepsi today. This is my second one. You see how far it is, right? And that's what I was telling Tim. I said, I really didn't want to do no drinking today. I really didn't. But you get that taste. It's on. And with it, cherry moonshine. Gothenburg, Tennessee. Excuse me. This is a pint. Hey, reason why I'm out here, I'm dog sitting. I do have a dog back there. She's between a rat terrier and a bird dog. I'm surprised you ain't hearing her because she can't stand being alone for long periods of time. I get grassy hay notes from it. Everybody's different, Josh. Yeah, I know it's got Cavendish in it. It's been a while since I've smoked it. I wasn't planning on doing no drinking today, but guy here, he had a tall boy like this, of course, like I said. I got that taste and I really didn't want to do no drinking today. I'm not smoking nothing. 'Cause I really don't like smoking out here. I mean, he hasn't said nothing to me, but I just, because he's got a lot of merchandise out here. And, so, I probably won't be on tomorrow now because I'm going to a thing tomorrow. Karaoke night. God invited me and a bunch of people here. So, if I make it that far. Now, the A1 key is pretty good. I got some back there. I didn't even. Um, yeah, you want to slow down on it. You'll wind up a tongue bite. For real. I had a friend here all day today. Well, it's his dog. He's been here about all day today. He just left probably about half an hour or so ago. Yeah, Zippo, just try it. If you ever try one cube by itself, it's alright. But I mix mine with something. Always. Always mix it. I never hardly had any balls wells in my rotation normally. Yeah, that's like me, Zippo. I do that. Now what I do now, if I get a 10 and it's neurotic and you know the moisture level's just right and you know it's right. Now if I happen to smoke out and I start getting a tongue bite and even though I take it slow, I'll jar that up for 30 days. I'll go back to it and if it still gets me tongue bite, excuse me, even though I dry it out, I'm gonna mix that. RLP6, I got some back there. I just gotta wait till he come get his dog for me to do anything. But it's gonna be a while before I smoke a pipe. True, Zippo. Now it's gonna be cold weather, nice for the last couple of days. Now we're planning on getting snow tomorrow. They're calling the 4 to 6 inches. Then next week it's gonna be up in the 60s, 70s all next week. Go figure. Oh, sweet, yeah, I seen part of your video, Zippo. I didn't see all of it, but I seen the pipe because I was busy here. We was trying to get these tables done, and his old lady was stalling and prucking around, and Tim knew I was hurting. It would start to aggravate, irritate me on my sides and my back. And he knows I was starting getting aggravated. Started getting kind of pissed off, too. So how's that pipe smoking, Zippo? I got one. I got a monotone back there. It smokes like a dream. That's crazy, Zippo. That's crazy. An inch of snow? Over an inch? That wasn't even. That, I wasn't even let my plow even touch for an inch. Good. Our phones, somebody just messaged me. But our phone's been going off all day, non-stop, all day, man. Oh, they will. They will. Give them time, Zippo. You know how they are. Serving in the 7-year inch. I hate that. When I've had to me, it happened to me several times. When it's supposed to be delivered on a certain date, doesn't arrive. Then the next day, it doesn't arrive. Then I'm thinking, hell, what the hell's going on? Then I got to be up early in the morning to stop them because sometimes the mail runs out here between 8 and 10, sometimes before 9. So I have to stop them. And I said, hey, I'll push to get a so-and-so package. Well, do you got the tracking number? I said, yeah, I do right here. I'll give it to you. And I said, this dumb puss been delivered 2 days ago or yesterday. I said, where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, okay, Zippo, I got you. I understand now. Yeah, their shipment sucks over there, man. Yeah, it is. You know how many times I've jumped these guys? Well, when I lived out there on 22. Well, this is 22. I'm talking when I lived further out on 22. I used to jump them every freaking time. Yeah, I've heard a couple people complain about it. Well, look what happened to Steve Miscanthi. Steve Post Harvey Mearsham is still sitting. They think they lost the warehouse place, lost it or something. They never received theirs. Well, Steve didn't. It's crazy, man. I hate it. What what I hate about the Zippo is you paid money for that item. I don't care if it's tobacco or pipe. Then and then by the time you pay the regular price plus tax, whatever, you ship it to you. Then by the time you turn around and spend extra money to have to ship to that person, USPS doesn't understand. That's your hard earned working money for somebody for like, say, like you send it to me, right? And I don't receive it. I'm going to get pissed about it because you know why I'm going to get pissed about it? I'll tell you why I get pissed about it. And that's why I jump them. It's because it's your hard earned working money. You earned that money. You bust your hind end to get that money. For them to screw it up. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's their damn fault. Well, look what happened, Zippo. You remember what happened? You supposed to send me that package and somehow it got lost? Yeah, you remember that package right before Christmas? It got lost? I was pissed about that. I was mad. Because I felt like, okay, that was my money coming out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, RD. Yeah, Zippo. You see what I'm saying? It felt like it was my money coming out of my back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Zippo. See? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, Zippo. That there, because if it came out of my back pocket, you know what? That's why I was so doggone mad, boy. I was mad. I was probably my face about red as his hat. Hey, RD. Because, that it still bothers me still this day. It does. And that's what a lot of you guys, some of you guys don't understand about me. Is when somebody sends me something, okay, I have the information because usually everybody sends me a tracking number. Okay? And then what I do is I'll go punch that in. Well, I'll copy and paste it. So I don't have to punch it all, them 15, 30, 20, 35 some numbers in. I'll just copy and paste it. Then what I do is that I'll go down and I'll click text. So you can get a text and email. Well, I do the text deal. Because they'll send me texts and say, because I could be back there. I can't hear. If you would come to this door up here and you was knocking on the door, I won't hear you. I won't. So that's why I do that. And the package comes right straight to this front door up here. Then I'll get a message on my, I'll get a text message from it that's been delivered. And then that's why I go out there on this store and grab it because this is a business area. A lot of people travel this. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I do it that way. And if they say, well, it's been delivered, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Here's the tracking number. You best be finding out because it's you're lying. Well, no, why would I be saying something to you about it? Why would I lie? If I don't got it, I don't got it. Now, UPS, UPS, they're good. FedEx is good. Because there's a place down here, and I say it's probably about not even a 5-minute walk from here. It's called Horny's Barbecue. Good food though, by the way. Great food. But anyways, they'll stop there and before they come up through here. A good thing I seen the UPS truck guy here. I stepped out. He checked the mailbox and he said, he seen me coming out the door and he says, hey, is this a so-and-so address here? And I said, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Zippo. He says, is this a so-and-so address here? I said, yes, sir. I said, this is the correct. I walked up to him. I got my thing on I got my check on my phone. It's got the address on there. It was my name and address. I pulled that up. I even showed him on my phone just the correct address. And then there's this little sticker on the side that says Northwest. And I said, hey, look. See this right here? I showed him, I pointed, did I see that? He says, yeah. I said, this is it. Them guys ain't, them ups guys ain't stupid. They got a thing. It's called a GPS on their thing. Guns is cool, guys. Used to. That's why I shoot now is Longhorn. I went over to frickin' Walmart just about 45 minutes ago. Price is going up. Hey, Recovery. Hey, Mike. What's up? I gotta be up by 9:40. Well, actually by 9:30 in the freaking morning, y'all. I'll try to go for an hour or so. At least try to. But we'll see. Everything's going up, guys. I mean, I don't ever got to. I get this cheap pump. It's only cost two something, 248, something like that, 250. Went over there, it went up $3.14. I said, good night. This here is usually a dollar. Well, at the gas station, $1.79. But with tax now, it's like $1.92. Over there's $1.99 plus tax now. I'm thinking, good night. I'm wanting to quit drinking. Well, I've been letting up too, guys. Hold on, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of people recovery. If my tub is two goes up, right now for my tub equals 12 cans. That's me a month. It's 17.99. What's that, Zippo? I never even heard that word, and I ain't going to slaughter it either. Hey, RD. There's your pink curtain, RD. I'm doggy setting. That's the reason why she's back there. I'm up here. She's a good dog. Can't complain, but she's a good dog. I'm surprised she ain't yelping. The guy that the guy's brings this guy, he comes out here, he trusted me with her. So that's why, I'll babysit her. I get paid for it though. Nah, he put that up there like that already. Because he cleaned everything off the tables here. Behind me. Yeah, that's another table right there. You see that? That's another table. But this table down here, he cleaned all that off. He just, he decided never put it back down the way it was. Oh, I could. But I ain't gonna do it either. Lazy. I'm trying to finish a bit of this off, guys. And save my cherries for later. Okay. Gotcha, Zippo. RD, oh yeah, we can still have fun. We could. Like I said, we could. Oh yeah, they already done banned that stuff here. The great governor of the state of Ohio. Hold on, guys. I got. Oh, oh. A Yoda. A Yoda poppet. A Yoda poppet. Well, got the wrong way. Pop him. Oh, his old lady's got a poppet. He may be right, Zippo. Hold on. Says on it. Hold on. Yeah, you may be right, Zippo. Because usually it'll tell you right here what it is, but it don't. Things gonna get high, guys. That's the only thing I'm saying. Things gonna get high. Gas already here is $4.09 a gallon already here. You know what? Speaking of gas, I went down to the gas station here the other day. And this ain't no joke. Okay. It confuses me half the time, Zippo, when it gets this stuff in here like this. But anyways, I wasn't paying attention to the gas prices. Of course, I was tired that day and got the mower. Now I had to get gas for it so we can go ahead and get this thing fired up out here, right? So this guy loaned me his gas can this Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. I stopped to think. But anyways, I had the money on it, but this is like a 5 or 10 gallon gas jug. And I wasn't going to put no freaking $20 in this thing to fill this motor up. So I told Scott, I said, I'll just get like $4 worth of gas, right? Just enough to put in the gas tank and leave about that much gas so I could put it in the carburetor because the people who had it, right, said that the carburetor might need to be cleaned out just a little bit. I put $4 of gas in this sucker. In the gas can. I bet you anything, I probably maybe got that much gas. Maybe. Less than a half, and this, well, it ain't a big tank, but I put enough in there to fire that motor up. Clean the carburetor. I put some gas in there, clean the carburetor. Fires right up. And I put the rest in there. This guy wants to sell me this gas can for like $10. $10 to $15. And I said he can have it back because Tim told me, he says, Jess, I got like 3 or 4 gas cans around here. You think I'm gonna go down there and get about $5 or $6 worth of gas? The way gas prices are. You're nuts. It'll do more than suck your booby, RD. I don't know how much of this down here. I've got to check today too while I was on that, going down that way. But I know Kroger's down here, and the gas station down below Kroger's $4.09 a gallon. Now I'm like, I'll take that back. Yes, I did. I checked the price down here today. $4.09. Crazy. And they say the gas price is supposed to keep going up for the next 6 months. We'll see. But what you guys smoking tonight, and I know what, and what you drinking. I know what Zippo's drinking, and I think I know what Zippo's smoking. I know he's smoking the monotone pipe. I picked up the wrong type of chew this month. I picked up the natural to set my straight. I could chew the natural, but boy, sometimes it gives me a freaking headache. Like I said, I ain't gonna do no lives tomorrow night because I'm going over here karaoke night. Zippo, I think I had some of that before. I'm trying to remember if I had it. Let me think. My brain, ever since I fell here the other day, guys. There you go, RD. Yes, I have Zippo. I had that blend before. Good blend. Nightcap's good. Now, ever since I fell here the other day, guys, my mind, my brain, it's been kind of screwed up. Oh, nice, RD. Yeah, my brain's been kind of messed up for the past week. I got it right here. Let me think, right there. It's still kind of sore a little bit, but not as bad. Yeah, corn down deal anymore. I like some of their blends, but after a while, man, it gets old. You have to change. I change up. I do. I mean, I change up on a daily basis. I'll change up 3, 4, 5 times a day, depending what day it is and what the weather's going to be and whatever. What pipe I'm going to smoke, what I'm going to smoke in that particular pipe. Now, I got a couple pipes, they're burley pipes, and I got whatever, but it just depends. And plus, it depends on how I feel. So, I mean, it varies from time to time. I understand that. Well, it's like me. I mean, I got some blends about that taste the same or about the same. It's like I put those in the back, and I try to, the ones I got out now is Gentleman's Collar. The other one, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Haunted Bookshop. You know, those type blends. But other than that, I've been laying off more than smoking now than I've ever did. I used to smoke 5, 6, 7 bowls a day, and then it got to the point where I'll cut back to 4, then 3, then 2. Now I'll be lucky if I ever smoke a bowl, 1 or 2 bowls, maybe every day or every other day or whatever. Yeah, that Cajon, wherever that, well, that I ain't gonna start it, but anyways, that's pretty good blend. I haven't smoked a pipe since, matter of fact, the other night on the live. Haven't touched a pipe since. Already, I haven't a cigar probably over a week or so, if that. And then now I'm babysitting this dog. I really can't smoke out in here, really. I mean, I can, but, I don't want, any of the smoke get on his stuff in here and him trying to sell it, you know. And it's supposed to be down in the 20s by the weekend, so next week it's going to be nice. So I might sit outside and smoke a bowl after I take her out or whatever. Excuse me. Normally I'll let her roam through here. If he's here, I'll let her roam. But even though she won't borrow nothing. It's just, Tim won't care because he knows that she ain't gonna do nothing, but she'll bark. Just a little noise from outside, she'll bark. She's not used to this out here. That's what I'm trying to get her to do, is I'm trying to get her used to everything's going on around here. That's why I bring her out when he's here. So, now if we got people coming in, now like Saturday, we'll have people coming in and stuff. I won't have her out here. And I'll tell him out. I said, there's going to be people coming in and out here, man. I can't have her come out here. Now she's used to me, but you get her in that truck with Tim, that's a whole different ball game. It's like she's PMS. She'll come show those teeth. Yes, sir. She acts like she's gonna eat me up today. Because what she was afraid of, and what she was thinking, she thought I was gonna go and it's not take her away from me, and she ain't understanding what's going on. But as soon as I go back in that recliner, and I recline back, she's my buddy. She'll jump right up in that chair with me and she'll lay by my legs and stuff. Oh, I'll be your buddy. Get her in that freaking truck, man. It's like a whole different personality. It's like, yeah, I dare you. Her bark and stuff is bigger than her bite. Yeah. She knows better. She knows better not to bite the hand that feeds. And I told Scott that. Because she about bit me this morning. And I warned him. I said, Scott, I love it. And I said, Scott, you're lucky I love our dog. He says, why? I told him. I said, Scott, now if I was somebody else's dog, and it would have contacted my hand and bit me, that dog be going bye-bye. This is what you mean. Bye-bye. I said, I don't want to hurt the dog or nothing, but it'll be going bye-bye. I said, now, Scott, I can understand she's in a strange, and I can understand she's in a strange place. You know, because he was paying this woman to keep Dottie, okay? Well, Dottie got so used to it because there's other dogs there. So she's so used to being with somebody constantly 24/7. Because she's not used to being here with me where I got stuff that I got to do and she's back there. So it's like, okay, she's stressed, she's scared. I said, Scott, I understand that, but I said, there's things that I got to do, man. I can't be back there 24/7, man. I said, there's things that I got to do. I said, I'll take her out. Take her back there, and I says, now if you're here, I said, I'll let her out, let her roam, like I did today. He was here all day with me, ever since about 1 o'clock today, and he didn't leave till about 9:30, 10 o'clock maybe, if hot. Now I was in the room until Tim got here. Then I took her back there. Because I told Scott, Scott normally, when Tim gets here, he normally will eat his supper. And I said, I don't want her in here while everybody's eating. Because he's used to feeding like a hamburger and stuff like that. And I said, she'll be pestering. And I said, Scott, you got to break with that habit. I said, you can't be. I said, just because you do it, that doesn't mean everybody else is going to do it. I said, people don't like that. When if somebody comes here to feed, man, sitting down, you got her to the point to where you're handing her food like hamburger and chicken or whatever. Okay, you got her to the point where you got her trained to where she'll go up to somebody, well, here, give me that, I'll eat that for you. So I put her back there till everybody got done eating. And then she started yelping, started crying, so I let her out. Put her on her leash. And I brought him out here to Scott. Here, Scott. Now he's supposed to be here in the morning. And I'm going to tell Scott, I said, now, Scott, now, I'll let her out. I'll say, now, Scott, there she is. Now, if you want to hang out all day today, whatever, that's fine. Because we're going to karaoke tomorrow night and it starts around 7. So he'll come get me. I have to make sure my phone charges and stuff. I might go live too, guys. I might just go live because we're doing karaoke. And he says, oh, hey, and get this. Oh, he made me mad. Made me mad. And no, I'm not racist or nothing like that. I'll tell you that straight up right now. He said, oh, Jeff. He says, what could you do a Michael Jackson song? I looked at him, I said, you said what? No. I said, Scott, you do. I said, Scott, you do. I said, I'll walk. She says, no, you wouldn't. I said, try me. I said, I never did like, I said, I never did like his music. Never did. I said I'm classic country. I said that's what I grew up on. I said if I would have took down at my mom and dad's house out in top of music, I said shoot, it'd be goodbye stereo system. He says, really? I said, yeah. I said, my mom and dad's not prejudiced or nothing. But I said, they never tolerate that type of music. My sister listened to it. My sister was listening that one night. Well, she always wore earphones. Well, one night she made a mistake. Listening to that trash. And you know what? She thought mom and dad was asleep. And she ought to know that mom don't sleep that well at the time. Now, I don't like to talk to the old dead, but anyways, this is a prime example. They was hearing it. Goodbye. My sister had a little cassette player. I had a 5-disc CD changer cassette player radio with big speakers. Guess what? Let me put it to you this way. Guess who was able to keep their stereo system and the other one went bye-bye? I kept mine. Hers went bye-bye. Yeah. Oh. And when my dad got up next morning, Mom told him what happened. He looked at her and says, Terry, you know better not bring that type of music up in this house. You know better. You know better not. We don't listen to that garbage. Why? Now, if it was classic country like George Jones and them, or bluegrass, or gospel music, that was fine. Was my parents strict? No. But they set the standards. They set the guidelines to where, okay, you go to friends, but you gotta be home by such time, like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Well, be home by 9 o'clock, but no later than 9:30. If it was a school night. Now, if it was the weekend, home football games or something, I was allowed to go to them. Plus, they have an after game dance, which lasts to midnight. I was allowed to go to them. Why? Because my parents knew where I was at. They knew I wasn't sneaking around. They knew I wasn't out partying, drinking, and all that stuff, which I never did. Only for one time. I got trouble for it. Big time trouble. For drinking, underage. I was probably about 15, 16. I was probably about 15, 16 that time, and I got in trouble for that. But after that, I learned my lesson. But after that, I was trusted. My sister, on the other hand, nah. So I'm going to go over here to so-and-so friend's house. Alright, you be back here by so time. Well, I'll be home for supper. And we normally had our supper no later than 6 o'clock, maybe 7. Now, you come home for supper, that's fine. You can go back out, play with your friends or whatever. Or go with your friends. But you better be there at supper time. My sister had a boyfriend. Now, here's a prime example. My sister had a boyfriend one time. Say, she's 6 years older than me. I can remember back in 87. I was about 7. Reason why I remember because I just had my leg broken. I just got my leg was healing up. Well, I got out of the cast, whatever. Well, I was taking more. The school had a pool. Well, I was taking physical therapy before my leg got time. Just got out of that cast and everything. Well, she had a boyfriend. So, see, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So she was about 12, 13 at the time. Well, she had this boyfriend. It was at the house. My mom and dad didn't care. The rules were, only thing the rules were, if you're going to have a boyfriend, have him meet you here at the house. Not his house, here at the house. That was fine. Well, showed up. Well, there's two mistakes to happen. Well, one, he was all over my sister. Second thing was, he kept smarting off to me. I was just a little thing in. I was skinny as a rail. And my hate, and I just got that cast stuff, okay? My legs was healing up. I was still, how it goes with a broken leg. Well, he kept smarting off to me, kept pushing me, and kept messing with my leg. I told him to quit. And I told Tara, I said, Tara, you tell me to quit. My leg is healing up. My leg was broke. Well, she didn't even tell him. She says, why don't you just leave Jeff alone, man? He still got trouble with his leg, man. Just leave him alone. He wouldn't do it. And even Mom got on to him. Well, here comes my dad through. Now, I can still remember this day, my dad knew what was going on. I didn't know he was hearing it, but he come through, walked in the kitchen, got him a cup of coffee, come way through, halfway through, he comes to a dead halt. And this old boy didn't know my dad was standing there. Well, he went to push me, messed my leg, he went to push me. And he looked at him, he says, hey. He says, no. He says, we ain't going to do that here. I said, I don't care who you are. He says, you need to get your ass and get the blank out of my house. Now. Go. He says, you ain't going, He says, you're not going to do my son like that. He says, another thing too, he says, you're not going to do my daughter like that. He says, you're not going to be over my daughter. He said, I know what you're up to, and no. Out. The old boy buckled up against my dice. He says, I'll take you out there and beat your... I've seen this look on my dad's face, and I'm thinking, oh shit. You tell my dad, what'd you say? I'm thinking, boy, he'll beat you from one end of the street down the other. Well, the old boy ran his mouth. Kept running it. He says, out. There's the first warning. The boy kept running his mouth. Dad told him. He says, you better quit. He says, you're not welcome back here. You will not see my daughter. You will not do anything to my daughter. And he says, what really pissed me off, you touched my son. He says, that boy just had his leg broke. He just had that that thing taken off his leg. He's trying to get it healed up. And he says, I'll be damned if you're going to sit there and do that to him. He says, boys, I'll hurt you. The boy kept running his mouth, and he says, out. There's a second warning. And my dad was the type of person, though. My dad could be the coolest guy. You could sit down and talk to him, smoke a pipe with him, and whatever, drink a beer with him, smoke a pipe, be the most chilled man you ever want to meet. But don't piss him off. Well, there's the second warning he told him. And my dad only gives 2 warnings. Third time, he's just going to snatch you up and take you out there and do what he's got to do. So the boy's going towards the door, and he turned around and he says, I'll just go tell my old, his old man, his mom and dad, whoever. Dad says, well, that's fine. You go tell him that. He says, I dare your old man to come up in my house and act like he's gonna do something stupid. He said, I dare him. Go tell him. Go get him. He says, but he'll be walking out. He'll be going out here on the stretcher. He may walk in, but he'll be going out on the stretcher. And of course, Dad's been drinking that day. Well, my dad was an alcoholic, but my dad was the type of alcoholic that would not do nothing to hurt nobody. He never did. Never did. He'll be the type of person who sit there and drink beer with him. He won't, whatever. So the old boy left. My dad ripped around and looked at my sister. He says, never again. Never again. After what he done, never again. He says, you can have your female friends come over, but as far as guys goes, that's out. And she got so mad at my dad. So mad. Wouldn't hardly talk to him for about a week. And he even told her, he said, you keep it up. He said, I'll ground you. And he says, if I ground you, that means nobody comes over here. See, the thing was, and my dad got so upset at my mom. It's because my sister was allowed to have all her friends come over. Whatever. But with me, I couldn't do that. If any of my friends came over, I had to go outside and see them. They couldn't come in the house. That's what upset Dad's about. And he used to get on my mom so bad about that. I mean, not in a hateful or mean way, but it was like, he'll say, Margaret, why? That's my mom's name. It's Margaret. And he says, Margaret, why? He says, that boy ain't going to have no friends. He can't have no friends over. He can't do this. He can't do that. How's that boy going to learn anything or do anything? Because you're basically grounding him for something he's never done. I couldn't go to Kings Island. I couldn't go to any amusement park or anything like that. I wasn't allowed to. With my friends or whoever. My sister always got invited to go to amusement parks, Kings Island, places like that. I couldn't. I wasn't allowed to go. He says, Margaret, that boy ain't going to. So by the time I turned 12, and my sister was out doing anything she wanted at the time, he finally told my mom, he says, that's it. That's it. He says, that boy is going to do stuff, and he's going to learn stuff. And he's going to do stuff. So my dad taught me how to mow a yard. So I mowed that. I got to hanging mowing mom and dad's yard. He says, now, Jeff, he says, now, go around here in the neighborhood and ask if people want their yards mowed. He says, don't charge them arm and leg. He says, maybe charge them. At the time, gas was cheap at the time. He says, go charge them maybe $5 or $10. He says, then what you do with that money, you save that money. He says, that's your mowing money. He says, you keep that. He says, that's why if you need oil, gas, spark plug, maybe new tires, I just had an old push mower. Says you might need a new tire or new blade or blade sharpened, and then you take your money, what you saved up, And, you know, hey, Popo, you know, he says, then you could do that. You know what I'm saying? He says, so I started doing it, and I had a little business going that time. I had like 5, 6, 7 yards I was mowing every week. Every day of the week, except for Fridays. It was a home football game. It was a home football game home football game or something. You know, I did, like, if I had 6 yards, you know, I'll do 2 a day up till Thursday, or up to Wednesday or Thursday. I went to school, came home, I did yards. You know what I'm saying? Except for 1 yard, I did that on a Saturday morning. Now, and that was my neighbor's yard. Because she was a kind of a nerdy lady. She had a stroke. I did hers for free. You know, she was my next door neighbor. It's like, here's my Dodge yard and here's her yard. You know. So when I mowed my mom Dodge yard, I mowed her yard. And I always did my mom Dodge yard on Saturdays. And she always wanted to pay me. I told her no. No. You don't owe me nothing. I got on her one day. I went out there. Well, Dad was looking out the window. Sitting in the front room, looking out the window, see the front yard. And you can see where he said you can see the front yard and part of her yard. He said, he looked at me and he says, Jeff, I was having to come through. Just woke up that morning, about 9:30, 10. Got dressed, woke up, come out, and Dad hollered at me. He says, Jeff. I said, what, Dad? He said, what's Nancy doing? I said, what do you mean what she's doing? He says, go out there and see what she's doing. Like I said, she had a stroke. Walked out there, and I was thinking, what the hell is she doing? Well, she had this corner post, and she had this little fence out right in front of her yard. I say it probably wasn't even probably 4.5, 5 feet long, the width of it. Just little short. It'd be the type of little fence that you would have around your little garden or whatever. Well, she had this tree that grew up around it. Here she was, she's out there with a pair of scissors. So I told Dad, I said, Dad, I'll be back here in a minute. And he says, what's going on? I said, she's out there with a pair of freaking regular scissors, like the long scissors. Out there cutting some of these freaking leaves and stuff off like start out back. Well, before I did, I walked around there and got the hedge trimmers. Come back around, walked up through the yard. Walked up to her and I said, Nancy, I said, what in the name of God you doing? She's, and you have to listen real close because she wore false teeth. And when she talked, you have to listen real close what she's saying. And she said, I'm trimming this up. I said, no. I said, Nancy, no, get in the house. I mean, it was already hot. It's not even 10 o'clock, not even 10:30 yet. It's already hot. I said, get your butt in the house. I'll take care of this. She says, well, you don't got nothing. I said, yeah, I do. I said, I got the trimmers out. I said, I'll take care. Get in the house. You don't need to be out here in this heat. Get in the house. I tell her. She says, well, how much do I owe you? I said, Nancy, I told you before you don't owe me nothing. I said, this type of stuff for you, it gives me something to do. I said, besides, I said, when I get done with this, I said, I'll mow the grass too. So she'll go in the house and I'll clean that up, then mow her yard first, then mow mom and dad's yard real quick, and mow her yard real quick. It wasn't very big. Put the mowing stuff up, went in the house. Dad says, what was that all about? Like I said, Dad, she was out there with a pair of scissors. I told her to go to button the house. He says, yeah, she'll need to be out there doing that, Jeff. I said, yeah, I know. Well, wasn't even 20 minutes later, she's walking up that sidewalk. Dad says, Jeff. I was sitting there. He says, Jeff. He says, go see what Nancy's wanting. What do you mean what she's wanting? She's walking up the sidewalk, Jeff. Okay. Got out there and I'll meet her halfway. So I didn't know come up on that porch. Not because she didn't want to, it's because she had trouble walking. So I met her halfway. So I said, Nancy, I said, what's going on? And I said, you alright? Need anything? You alright? She says, well, I decided to come over here, and she says, I feel kind of guilty of not paying you anything. So I'm sitting there, I said, alright, Nancy. I said, how much you got? I didn't tell her the price. So how much you got, Nancy? And she had like 5 ones. I took out 5 ones, alright. So I walked her back over to the house, make sure she made back over next door. Walked back over to the house. I said, what was that all about? I said, she handed me 5 ones, but I said, I'm going to do something. So what's that? Got an envelope. That's what I did. Got a stamp. Put a stamp on there, I knew her first and last name, put it on the envelope. And I put my last name up here, but I didn't give the address. Put them 5 ones in back in that envelope. I didn't look it. I just put that flat button on the inside. Took it over there. Knocked on the door. I said, Nancy, got your mail by mistake. And I didn't show her the address or nothing. I had her lay flat and I handed it to her. She said, okay, thank you. And I went right back over next door to Dad. And Dad says, well, the same thing. I said, no, she didn't know that it was her name. And I just told her that we got her mail by mistake. There's 5 ones in there. I couldn't do that. I couldn't accept that from her. Because man, I have a guilty conscience about that. Well, a couple days went by. Didn't hear nothing. A week goes by, didn't hear nothing. I was mowing her yard. So I walked in Dad's house one day. I said, Dad, do you think she might be mad at me? He says, possible. After she opened that up, realized I was her money. I said, well, I'll have to go talk to her. So I went over there. Popo, Me and Scott was out at the gas station on the other end of town before we went down to Jackson. This guy, in less than 2 days, put over $250 in his vehicle. And he works. $250. Less than 2 days. Like me and Tim talked, I said, Tim, I said, way these prices going, man. I said, I'm going to have to check my moon prices up. I hate to do it. Hate to do it. But I'm going to have to. When moon season hits and the prices are up, I'm going to have to charge extra $30. You know, it may cost me normally to fill this rider up. It may normally cost me $10 to fill this rider up, but the way gas prices are and the size of this tank is it might cost me $25-$30 to put a full tank of gas in that, and that's not including not on the price of the mowing. Just like this guy next door, for instance. He'll say, I'll do your yard for 65. I'm gonna have to jack it up to 75. Say I'll do it for 75 because it's not a small yard. Now the mower I got will take care of that yard, but that's $75. But what the prices are, I'm gonna have to charge him about $95 to $100. And he says, why so high? I said, I charge by the, and I'll explain it to him. I said, that's $75 doing this yard, dude. That's $75. And if it costs me $25, 25, 30, that's how much it cost me to fill this mower up. And I said, you got to understand, this is a 20 horsepower V twin. This thing's going to suck some gas. And it ain't like your pissy ass, I'll tell him, it ain't like your pissy ass mower you got sitting there that you're constantly working on and can't even fix it right. And you may have a little 12 horse. It really ain't that 12 horsepower. Not, I think he's got a 12 horse. That 12 horse is not big enough to do this yard over here. The mower out there, it's built to do at least 2 acres of ground. Well, that's what they're wanting, Popo, but you know what's going to end up happening. That's all I'm going to say about it. Everything's going up, and I don't even tell him. I said, look, gas, belts, tires, spark plugs. You know, I said, it ain't like a doggone push mower to where, you know, you put gas and oil in it, in the push mower, and sharpen that blade. You know, you may think about it, you may own a push mower, okay, you may take it how it was serviced, and they may cost you about $50, $60. And I'll explain it. I mean, to him too, and I'll explain it here. But you take that riding mower I got sitting out there, it's going to cost me double the money, triple the money to have it fixed or whatever, or have it serviced. But I do all that myself. You know? It's just another tax write off for the rich people, middle class rich. It ain't nothing for them to go out there and spend $1,000 on something, and that's a tax write off for them. $1,000 to them is pocket change. $50, $50, $100 bill to us feels like $1,000,000. To them, that's some change. That's pocket change. I'm sorry to say it, but it is. And here we are, you know, my income that I get, by the time I pay him and pay what I need to pay, by the time I pay him and pay my phone bill for my phone card and get the stuff that I actually need, you know. And now I got this Murray out here, which he'll work with me. I mean, I don't have to pay him straight out. But I'm a type of person I'd rather go ahead and pay it straight out and say it's mine. I don't have to worry about it. That's what I got. There's what I try to tell Scott. He says, "Well, Tim will work with you and not make payments." But I said, "Scott, I'm also a type of person too. Also, I'm a type of person too that I'd rather pay my debt straight off right then and there. I don't have to stress him coming to me inside to say, well, I'm going to repo it. No, I mean, he won't do that to me, but that's just, I said, I added up, Scott. I said, $30. I said, figure it out. I said, I'm paying him $200 for tomorrow, which that's, in which he can get at least 600 out of that easy. 600 easy. But he's only charging me two. I said, okay, add $30 to that. That's just for the battery. I said, then add another $60. That's just for the deck belt. Then add another $30 to fix that tire. Figure it out. He exactly, RD. And he looked at me and he says, my God. I said, yeah, my God. But I said, I'd rather have it done now while I got the money by here and there. I said, I want to have that mower up and running. I mean, it runs, but I said, I want to get up and ready by the middle of next month. And that's why the only thing I got to do is go out there, put the key in, it'll start, and I want and just go mow. I said I can make my money back easy. Like this guy over here, next door to this guy over here, easy. I can make. I said, Scott, I can make. I said, by the time if I mow this guy's yard for 75, and I mow this guy over here for 50, within 2 weeks, 2 weeks, Scott, just 2 weeks of mowing, I made my money back, or I broke even. Yeah, are they? Now the people are doing that. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. See what time it is here, guys, because I gotta watch my time a little bit here, guys. Yeah, it's just the only thing I'm going to say is going to get worse before it gets any better. Let me see how much battery life I got. If it'll let me. It's just crazy anymore, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. True, RD. No, I had to kind of keep watch out from because even though my mother's locked up out there. Yeah, there's tracks back here, but at certain times you can hear it. That's why I don't have her out here because she'll be barking up a storm. I think it was trained back there, RD, but I have to kind of watch out front too. Because like Scott told me today too, he says somebody really wanted that murder, they can break that chain. I said, nah. I said they could, but they can't break that lock. That lock is way too thick. I'm trying to tell Tim to have. Oh, I know there's people watching. I don't have to go to bed yet. It ain't 11:30 yet. I'm good. But I'm gonna have to remind Tim to get that key off Ashley, so we can move her car up, so I can take that mower back there and put that mower in the garage back there. But I was just gonna have to tell him I'm gonna need help getting that door up. It'll be safer for me to work on it back there than up here. You know what I'm saying? Up front. You know what I'm saying? If it was nice out there and I really didn't have to watch her, yeah, I would have done been out there working on it. So I'm going to have to remind him to bring that key in so we could push her car up long enough for me to bring that mower and drive that mower back there to bring it in. Yes, I do, RD. Yes, I do. I got two protections around here now. I got her back there. Only thing I gotta do is put her on that leash. As one of them retractable leashes. Yes, sir. Only thing I gotta do is check out that front door. And she will growl and bark and show her teeth. I say, watch him. Hold on. Oh, that was the guy just messaged me about his dog. I said, yeah, she's fine. I said, I'm up front, kind of cleaning around, which I'm doing live, kind of watching up front. Let me go check on her real quick. I'll be right back. You're okay. Just checking on you. Hang in there with me for a minute, guys. Here real quick and I'll get right back on, guys.